Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Good morning. You are probably tired of hearing the word quarantine. Not a word we were using much a few weeks ago, but one we're hearing a lot about now. Uh, Not a pleasant word, particularly. You might as well find some humor in it. There are some things we all started off thinking we were going to do and have good intentions about getting things done during this shelter at home time. Maybe it hasn't always worked out quite that way. Here's a new quarantine for you. I have a quarantine challenge. So far, we've been talking about some things that have to do with being content in a crisis, and there were more things maybe just going on mentally. Not so much things you can do. Today's different. I want to issue a quarantine challenge for you, and here's what I want to ask you to do. It'll help you be content. It'll help your family and the folks around you be more content. And here it is: quarantine your complaining. Philippians 2, verse 14, Paul wrote to the church in Philippi and said, "Do everything without arguing or complaining." Man, what a tall order. Everything without arguing or complaining. And you might think, well, he surely didn't mean something like this crisis we're going through and having to be confined at home. Keep in mind, Paul was sitting confined in prison when he said that. Can you imagine being in jail for something you really haven't done or something that wasn't wrong that you did? And not complaining. Here's the thing: if you will quarantine your complaining, if we can really quit complaining, we're under a state order from our governor. For the next 10 days, we're supposed to shelter at home. What if for the next 10 days you quarantine your complaining and just totally shut that down? That sounds like it's probably going to be impossible. It will be difficult if you're like me and you're in the habit of complaining. Here's what I'd suggest that'll help. Recruit your family since you're all at home together, or if you're by yourself, recruit somebody from outside because you're going to have to be talking to somebody probably to be complaining, but get somebody to help you monitor this and make a game out of it. Have some fun with it. Find some ways to make there be some enjoyable penalties if you get caught complaining, but work on that because here's the thing: when you're complaining, you cannot be content. Those two are mutually exclusive. While you're complaining, you're thinking about something negative and it's irritating you. If you can stop the complaining, it's a part of changing what's going on in your head, and it's a part of helping to push the discontentment out of your life. Do everything without arguing or complaining. Maybe later we'll talk some more about the arguing part of that, but for right now, put your complaining in quarantine for the next 10 days, and let's see how we do. May God bless us to complain less and enjoy more.
My chains are gone.